start on a throw called TSURI GOSHI. TSURI means to lift, lifting. GOSHI is hip. And it's very similar to other throws you know. Uki GOSHI, straddling hip or floating hip, and O-GOSHI, major hip. It's very similar to those throws, but there are some differences. So let's take a look at it. He lifts him, pulls him into him, and he turns and he throws him. So you see you're doing a lot of lifting here, okay? I'm lifting him to me, and then I'm quickly turning. So that's you see how I lift, quickly turn and throw. Pulls him up, he turns around, and he throws him over. TSURI GOSHI, like I said, is lifting hip. Okay, so I'm going to use Jake here, and he's going to throw Eric in a second. But when we're gripping each other, okay, basic hand on the sleeve here, I'm still holding Kuikata, but let's look at the difference here. From the back, reach around, I'm going to reach around with my arm and catch his upper arm here, okay, like this, and I'm going to palm down and grab the back. Either grab the jacket, or if you want to, you can grab the belt, okay? Play around with it, it's your choice, okay? That's the grip there. Now, what's called lifting hip is because what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally lift with both my hands up like this. So when I come in, I'm coming in, I'm lifting really way up high into me, okay? And then I make a quick turn in my hip, and I throw him over my hip. Now, it's a bit different than O-GOSHI when I grab around his waist and pull him to me, and then turn and throw. So it's a slight difference, but it's enough of it merits a different name of the technique. So the throw will be like this. So I grab him here, when I reach around here, and I pull him up and to me. So I'm going to start my grip as this. I want to get this grip to begin with. This is an ideal grip if you've got somebody who's bent over, and they're playing this very defensive type of judo, okay? And they're doing this. This is ideal. You get your grip over here like him. See how I'm grabbing here? I'm going around his arm, grabbing here, okay? And I'm pulling him to me, and I'm going to throw him over my hip. So it's an ideal situation for that. So let's look at that one first, okay? That's the TSURI GOSHI, the major lifting hip throw. So turn around, yeah, there you go. So he's going to reach around, he's going to palm down. That's an essential thing, because if your palm's down, you can pull him better like this, okay? And that's what you want to do. So he's going to pull him up, and he's going to turn around in front, and he's throw him over his head. That's it. Okay, gets that grip, see that good solid, big, well, we call it in our club a monster grip. Okay, so just a big back grip, okay? Palm down, or knuckles down. Now, he could be grabbing his belt if he wishes, but he's grabbing here. It's a really good spot here to grab the middle of the back here, or toward the bottom of the back. He pulls him up to him, and he turns in, and he pulls him over his hip. So he didn't pull him to his hip, he lifted him up, and his hip went to him. Okay? That's TSURI GOSHI. Major, he's going around the arm. Now, TSURI GOSHI, smaller or minor lifting hip, is when I grab around here, under his arm. And I grab him here, grab his belt. Okay, either one. So I'm grabbing here, and I'm doing the same thing, except I'm not grabbing over, I'm grabbing under. And I'm pulling him to me. Okay, under the arm, see this? Okay, and he pulls him up, he turns around, and he throws him over. Okay, do it from the other direction, it's really good. Okay. So watch how he does it. He grabs under the arm, okay, lifts him, turns around, and throws him. See that? So the lifting part is he's lifting him. He's lifting. When I'm doing this to Jake, I'm lifting him to me, and then I'm quickly turning. So that's the. You see how the lift, quickly turn and throw.